wish I could change that to me sharing it. I think that's the key. Right, did somebody say party? Oh my god. Hi, Jen Nichols, how are you? Hey, Tegan Marie Simadora, how are you? Hey, Christina Burden. Let's lay down those burdens at the door, Christina. Hi, how are you? It's a portal party, not a porta potty. So I don't want anybody coming in here and like peeing all over the place, okay? It can be a charming if you want. It's just kind of like a whatever you want kind of thing. I'm just sort of getting on because it's 11:11 and I feel like I should. And I didn't want to do a pick a card. I didn't want to go to the trouble of shuffling all the decks. I was being lazy, I guess. And so I thought I would just let you. Oh, wait. Hold on one second. I'll just open up my own window of me talking, trying to share this out. I thought what I would do is I would just let like you guys decide. Like if you want a charming, you can cash in your charming, Jen. If somebody wants me to throw coins for them, I can throw coins for them. I'm not going to do free charmings for anybody. I'll do them for the Patreon subscribers, but if somebody wants to purchase a charming, they certainly can. I have a couple of people that have purchased charmings, so I need to get them theirs if they come in. But anybody that is a Patreon subscriber can get a charming, and I'm just gonna do like little like polls, and just have fun kind of thing. So it will be either coins or cards. You guys can get to decide. Like you can ask whichever one you prefer, and then I will tell you. I think we're gonna keep it to a theme of the 11:11 portal. Like maybe what are we letting go, or what are we gaining in the portal? What should we be focused on during the portal? Because it is 11:11, which is that magic kind of mastery number. So, and we don't ever see a 22:22. Well, it's 11:11:22, really, when you think about it. So, if you could share this out, because I see only one share, so I'm going to share it out, and I would like you guys to share it out to different places, just to show me that you love me. Show me that you love me. And let's get it shared out, and then once we get it shared out, I will start picking people. If I don't pick you, it doesn't mean your portal's broken. Your porta potty might be broken, but your portal party's not. So, if I don't pick you, don't take it personal. It's just that, it is what it is, okay? So, and for those of you that maybe recently got read, I may try and give it opportunities to other folks, if that makes sense, okay? So be kind. Share your portal with those that you love. So let me see here. I'm sharing out my portal right now. So let me just do this really quick. And then we can get started on our portal party, porta potty, portal party. Say that 10 times fast. Hey, Abby Drum. Hey, Jessica Ann Farley. Hey, Mary Lyman. Hey, Claudette McIntosh. Hey, Lorraine Marie. Hi, Judy Colin. Divine. Hey, Karen Jones. Did I say Colin? I'm sorry. I love a little potty humor and the mind of a 10-year-old boy. Let me see here. I know there's a few more here that I have yet to miss. Yes, we'll put one there. Yes, Miss Moneypenny. And then do one more to a group. Lightworkers live feeds. Okay, let's put it there. Lay it down. All right. Hey, Jen DiFiore, how are you? Exactly, Jess Farley. Portal potty, porta potty, potty party. And I have poo bags in case needed. I was just out in the backyard with the dogs. So I was laying with my feet in the pool. As if we need another P word right now. But I had my feet in the pool, and it's feet, P-H-E-E-T, my feet. They were in the pool, and I was laying there, and I was just like, you know what? It's 11:11. Why don't you do something special for, get online and just for like an hour or whatever, have some fun with the folks, and see what, they've got coming in their portal. Did I say that? Oh my god, I did. So if you have anything coming in your portal, you may want to use protection. There's a lot of different things you might want to do. I'm just saying, no judgment, no shaming, no slut shaming, no nothing. If people are up in your portal, that's okay. As long as you're masked, gloved, and sanitized, I'm not here to judge, okay? I'm just saying that. So, fun with the common folks. That's not what I'm saying. Did I say common folks? I did not say that, Jess. You're reading into that. Plop my past in a poo bag. Exactly, Mary Lyman. Hey, Dana J, how are you over on YouTube? For those of you that see me saying names that you don't see, it's because people are watching on a different platform. I'm streaming to both YouTube and Facebook right now. Those of you that don't follow me or that have yet to like my business page, please go ahead and do so. Those of you that are watching... Oh no! All right, we're working now? I think we're working. Okay, you guys are saying unfrozen. Oh, Grady. Oh my god, it keeps dropping the connection. It's my OBS, guys. I don't know if I can do this. It's gonna annoy me. I think I'm getting your guys' chats, but I can't tell if I'm actually broadcasting right now or not. It might be the connection in the V room you're in, Dan. You're going in and out. Yeah, no, it's dropping. Now it's connected, right? I think you guys can see me. So, all right, so we're live now. This is going to drive me nuts if it keeps dropping. But let's try and do a few at least, and we'll see what happens. All right, so let's see if we can get away with this. So we have coins. We have cats. We have poured red in a really long time. And don't you all say me, because that makes you a bunch of liars. Is Jen Nichols still here? Jen, do you want your charming? You can do your charming, Jen. It'll be really fabulous. Jessica Farley's going to YouTube to see if it's better. Good. Take your kid with you too, Jessica. All right, so there she is. All right, she made it to YouTube. Thank God. Super better. I don't know though. It keeps dropping streams, so it might just be the time of day that I'm on. It could be my internet connection. I don't know. But normally I haven't been having too much problems with it. So YouTube seems better. Well, that's good. So who would like a reading? Anybody? Bueller? Who wants to know what they're either getting or leaving in their portal? That sounds so weird. I have such a potty brain. It's gross. It's not gross. It's funny. Hi, Mary Lyman. She's back as David Davis. So, nobody's saying that they want anything. Now all I'm seeing is YouTube comments, so I'm not sure if maybe Facebook has gone down. I don't know. Maybe this was not the right day to do it. Mary, I just did you the other day before you left for Tennessee or while you were on your way. No, Mary. My God, that's what I was saying. Like, people who have recently been read, maybe let somebody else get a chance first. All right, Margaret Saunders. I know that I haven't done her in a while. So Margaret, do you want coins and don't worry you guys, just slow down on the asking now. Let me read Margaret, and then the next time I ask for somebody to throw out their names, I'll just grab whatever name pops up that I see, okay? So Margaret, do you want coins or cards? Which would you prefer? We're working with the Grimalkin Tarot, if we're gonna do a card. Or I can give you one from, I don't know, the Empath Oracle if you want. But these, I'm going to say right out of the gate, these are a little bit more stark as far as art-wise, so they're going to be harder. I'm not going to read the definitions from the book because that'll take too long. So I'll just give you my initial impressions of what I think about the card. So if you choose the Empath Oracle, then it might take it might be a little bit of a smaller read. I'm just warning you. Or we can do Coins of the Tarot. So you let me know what it is that you want. Cards, please. Okay, fierce. So let me move my stuff around so I can get ready for you, because I'm, of course, not prepared. Bad student. And let's see what's going on for what is Margaret going to get in her portal during the 11/11 portal. Let's see here. All right, there we go. We can see that. Yes, we can. Okay, fierce. Let me get the chat box up so I can see you. Let me get my cards. Put my ear scratcher away. Okay. Does anybody have any special plans for their portals? Ashley Rawlings, I see you, dear. I see you, so hold tight, and I'll do you after Margaret, because I know that you were here last time and you didn't get read, and Jen was asking for you. So I see you this time, so I will do you after Margaret with coins, okay? And for those of you that asked, don't worry, you will get a chance to ask again. So just give me a moment to get Margaret Saunders and then Ashley together. So Margaret, what does Miss Margaret need to know? I can't even tell if you're seeing me. I just went down again. Oh, this is going to drive me nuts. If I keep dropping signal, I can't do this. It's going to drive me nuts. All right, so with the King of Cups, to me, this is all about the emotions, water, the heart. Kings, obviously, to me, if there's a mastery, self-sufficiency, an authenticity, sort of a opportunity to sort of own it from a very true and real place, to feel like in control. And generally, the King of Cups can be sort of an emotional, loving figure. We're talking about what are you gaining or maybe leaving in the 11/11 portal. To me, I feel like this is an opportunity for spiritual growth, emotional growth, maybe leaving behind some of sort of the more dramatic or emotional things that are going on in your life, stepping away from them or freeing yourself from them or seeing them from a different, higher perspective, that being of the King, where it doesn't necessarily rock you as much as it has maybe in the past. I feel like there's an authority to this card, or to kings in general, that allow us to kind of take a little bit of a higher view, right? The traditional meaning of the King of Cups is this sort of watery, emotional, sweet, lovable guy that isn't necessarily super committed. But I don't get that sense here. To me, this feels more like I'm looking at these waves here, and I feel like these waves are in the past, these fish that are leaping across the card. To me, in this golden cup with the lotus blossom, speaks to the growth that you've experienced leading up to this point, and now we're moving with that growth and leading with that growth. The way this cat's paws on this goblet with the lotus blossom there, and to me these fish are departing from maybe the tumult and the storms of the past, and we're moving into a new dawn. It's just like, this to me is like either a shell, I guess this is the other half of the shell that the cat is sitting in, but to me this feels like it is sort of like light beaming out behind the cat. And we have, is this a chrysalis? Yeah, there's a transformation that's about to take place, where I think that there might be, in this shift or in this change for you, Margaret, there might be an opportunity to kind of learn something new about yourself emotionally that you get to explore and bring forward and get hopefully heralded for, or I don't want to say like praised, but acknowledged in a way that king deserves to be acknowledged, or a queen per se, but this is the king, so it's almost, not that they're better, I kind of prefer the queen cards to, honestly, but because they're more nurturing, but to me this is about being more probably steady and in control of our emotions, but also allowing ourselves to feel them and have them and own them, right? Without necessarily getting them stirred up in ways that they used to in the past. I hope that makes sense for you, Margaret, and I hope I still have you with me. I'm sorry that this stream keeps dropping, you guys. For those of you that are new to me, please hit the follow my business page at Engelgeist, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way, when you get notified, I don't usually have such a bad connection So you'll see if it drops or you get lost from the stream, you can re-find me again. But today, maybe it's because it's 11:11, I don't know. So that's your card for your portal experience. Look to emotional growth. Focus on things that you love. Focus on things that you find, that warm your heart. That there's gifts to be had there. Okay? Alright, so let's see. Now, we're going to do some coins for Miss Ashley Rollins McHale. I hope I'm saying that right. So we're doing the coins of the tarot for Ashley Rollins McHale. What is Ashley getting? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have, is that the 1, 2, 3? I gotta count. Sorry guys, 1, 2, 3. I think that's the 9 of Wands. 9s are about personal completion. And Wands is the element of the spirit or fire. When I look at this, it sort of feels like we might be, if you've been worried actually about money recently or feeling shifts and changes in your money, you've been maybe making some hard decisions around your money in the past leading up to this point. I feel like this Knight of Wands feels a little bit more solid, a little bit more driven, a little bit more action oriented, and maybe you're listening to the more subtle voices. I kind of get a feeling that we're leaving this Seven of Pentacles in the past. Any sort of wonkiness around finances, struggles with monies, jobs, careers, things like that. I think that we're letting that go, that fear that we might have around it, or that I get a real sort of, because this Seven of Pentacles is on its side, to me it feels like a little bit uneven or wonky, the energy around it. Like maybe there's been some issues around making ends meet or finding steady work, keeping things kind of balanced and flowing at a, how do I want to say this, like at a even rate. And so what we end up doing is we struggle a little bit. Not that it's horrible, but it's uncomfortable is what it feels like to me. I feel like we're leaving that. We're letting that go. And this to me, the Nine of Wands usually is about, let me just double check the Nine of Wands because I'm drawing a blank on it. But I think that it's about, the 10 is about releasing a heavy burden. 9 is fatigue, grit, self-improvement, love requiring hard work. It can be in career, it can be in exhaustion. But to me, this is, when it says outcome, resilience, last stand, close to success, these feel very strong to me. I like that this landed upright, straight upright. It feels like they planted right into the center of the board almost. It sort of feels like you're being true to yourself. What you know is true, what you feel is true. Again, maybe this 9 could be about personal completions with letting go of anything that dictates or challenges you in some way that isn't true to you, that doesn't ring true to you. And I feel like when you stand in this truth, which it looks like this is something that you're gaining around this period and going into this portal, you're going to probably see a little bit better, like a smoothing out of your finances or your job situation, if that makes sense. Maybe there's a truth that you need to stand in or you need to be firm in around work or the earning of money or how you're viewed. But to me, it feels like you might be actually evening out some financial material aspect that was bothering you in the past. I also think 7s represent that idea of making that conscious choice, right? Making a choice and making the choices to move towards the balance of an 8. And so when we look at this, we've got this 7 here, we've got a 9 here, so there's an 8 somewhere here in the middle, so to speak. That kind of brings us to this 9, and this 9 we stand firm in it. So that's kind of how I'm going to read that, is any finances or troubles that we've had, worries around the job or career or money, those are leaving us. But there's also a truth that's being told here. There's something that we're standing in that is pure to us in spirit, that we are strong, firmly grounded in, we've worked hard for, or maybe we've struggled to hold on to. But as we stand more firmly in it through this portal, we're going to bring more balance in. I hope that makes sense. All right, so thank you, Ashley, for being patient, and thank you for liking the page so that you could get back in here and get a coin today. So thank you for that, because I know that you got asked the last time, and I was unable to get to you. So I'm glad we were able. All right, so now I will take requests, and whoever jumps out at me, And it's not about like who I'm drawn to, it's just whatever name I see first and that I have, guys. So for those of you that are my regular viewers, I love you and I appreciate you guys coming in every time. I want you to stay and hang out, and I might throw one in there. All right, Christina Burden, I see her request. Do you want coins or cards? Thank you, Judy. Jake, you're new to me, so I'll do Christina and then Jake. So if you guys don't mind, Christina, did you want cards or coin? Cards or coin at this portal party. And don't mix that up with porta potty. Coins for Christina. Okay, so what is Christina getting in her portal? Oh, I have such a dirty mind. Okay. Christina's portal. What's going on in Christina's portal? All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Subconscious. Oh no, am I losing you guys? Tarot put love and money in my portal. So to me, I feel like there's a good idea or an idea maybe you've been sitting on in your portal. I feel like there's an idea that you've been sitting on. Maybe it's a business idea, a money-making idea, something. I feel like now is the time to move. If you've got something brewing in your, in the back of your mind where you're like, that might be fun, that could maybe make money, I have this idea. I feel like these 8 wands almost feel like arrows that are getting ready to shoot this idea out into the future and become real. But we have to start manifesting that from this energy of action and the fire and the spirit, right? And so it looks like to me, this is not completely like upright, but it feels like that's because you're not sure yet, maybe of the finer details, but now is the time to kind of get those details worked out. I don't know how well you guys can see what I can see, but maybe that light helps a little bit. But if you can see these 8 wands, they almost look like they're propped up and ready. I'm not worried about the 8 being on its side like that, because it feels like to me, traditionally on the 8 of wands, the card has the 8 wands kind of moving in a diagonal way similar to this, but I think maybe downward, if I remember correctly. But these feel like they're ready to shoot off. Like this idea, it's time. It's sort of... Are you guys there? I'm not sure. It's showing me a green light. I think I'm broadcasting, I hope. I can't tell. I don't know if Christina heard her reading or not. Oh my god, this is the worst. What am I getting in my portal? A whole bunch of crap. Is it still freezing? I'm seeing your guys's, I see Christina's comment that says keeps freezing. I don't know what you heard and what you didn't hear, dear. Heard like one line. Okay, so what I'm thank you, Charlotte. What I'm saying is if there's some sort of money-making abundance idea, some sort of desire for abundance that you've had deep down inside of yourself that you need to release now, position. If it doesn't feel perfectly okay to release it just yet, then stay with it into the future to start to manifest whatever this big sort of gift and goal is, this abundance that we see in this 10 of Pentacles, right? There might be some fine tuning that you need to do, but don't worry about that. Don't let that stop you from starting to take action now, because all of that stuff can be sort of worked out as you move forward. That's my feeling on this, Christina. So that's your portal reading, like what you should gain out of this 11-11 portal. Is it working now? This is like stressing me out. I think I'm only going to do Jake and then maybe sign off, because this is going to be horrible for readings. I feel really bad. This video is like, it just keeps dropping and dropping. So can somebody, Jake, can you confirm whether or not you can see me? Because if you can, or hear me and all of that, if you can, then I'll do your reading really quick, because this is like no fun. Normally it's not this bad, you guys. I don't know why my internet is being so dicey. Okay, so let's see what Jake, do you want coins or cards? You gotta decide if you want me to pull a card for you or a coin. Yes, Christina, whatever you're thinking and prepping of do it, please. No, I don't mind, Jake. I can do it. Coins. All right, so coins for Jake. All right. What does Jake need to know? What is Jake either getting in his portal or leaving in this portal? Oh, it's gonna drop again. No. You're welcome, Jake. Hold on, it's staying green. Okay, so, we have the star. Let me look at this and see what this is. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Both are very nurturing cards, right? The star is about peace. I feel like in this portal, I feel like there's maybe been some hard work around money that's been going on for you. Maybe you've been not struggling so much, but really working hard at kind of getting everything back into balance in your life. Financially, materially, like in your world. Maybe even the repairing of like friendships, relationships, familial relationships. I feel like this queen is very much a nurturing energy, right? She tends to be sort of that divine feminine in a way, a little bit less so than, say, the Empress. But what I like about her is I feel like she's down here at the bottom kind of carrying the load, or being sort of like, have the star up here, which to me is all about sort of kind of a period of peace that comes about after the Tower, right? Star is Aquarius energy, and it's all about sort of expansion, kindness. It's not necessarily as mysterious as the moon, right? Or as bold as the sun, right? So when I think of the star's energy, it's this more peaceful, calm, centered nature. And I feel like this is due to the fact that we've put so much work in nurturing whatever it is we've been working on up until this point, right? So now is the time for you in this portal to sort of continue to nurture and be grounded and at peace, earthy, make practical decisions about your finances, your relationships, from a place of not only practicality, but also from an emotional centeredness too, because that's also some of the Queen's job, is she also represents water. So I think of this as being a nice balance between the earth element and water element, and that brings about this beauty of the star, which is Aquarius, which is the water bearer. So those gifts, those dreams, those wishes, that peace gets bestowed upon you at this time. So enjoy it, relish it, shine bright in it. I almost want to say, when I look at these two cards, like, take heart in the work that you've done thus far leading up to this point, and kind of reap the benefits, or acknowledge the sort of the gifts that are being given to you, or the peace that's being given to you at this time leading forward. So because you deserve it, and you've certainly put the work in nurturing it in up until this point. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. Hi, Diane Welch. It's dropping. I'm so sorry. It says it's reconnected. Can you see me? I don't know. This is really bad connection. Thank you, Jake. So, Lorraine, if you can see me, you just need to choose a card or coins. And then I think I'm going to cut it off at Lorraine, guys. I'm sorry. Thank you for those of you that have held on if it paid attention. But it just seems like this is not working very well right now, if my internet connection is spotty. Hi, Mary Rakowski. How are you, dear? Card for Lorraine Marie. Okay, what does Lorraine Marie need to know? Lorraine Marie, what does Lorraine Marie need to know about this portal? Sorry guys about this crap connection with my internet. I don't know why it's giving me such trouble today. Oh wow, so we got the star in Jake's reading. For you, you got the moon, Lorraine Marie. So this is this sign of Pisces is associated with the moon card. And the moon is always about our darker, more subtle, psychic, subconscious self. It can sometimes represent the shadow side, or the side of us that isn't necessarily always the clearest. What I feel like in this portal for you is about the exploration of that, the acceptance of that, and the empowerment of that, right? Accepting sort of the more subtle voices that happen within you, maybe connecting to them and utilizing that. Right now we're in the sign of Scorpio, which is a great time to do this kind of work, just because Scorpio is it's a psychic sign. It's also a water sign similar to Pisces, but it's also extremely psychic, like the moon card would represent. The moon can sometimes be about things that we can't see or that feel like fearful or maybe anxiety inducing in us. I don't necessarily get the sense of that. This to me feels like you more pondering life's mysteries, maybe some of the mysteries that you have within yourself about why you are the way that you are. But also, what I'm really getting drawn to is this cheetah's face that's reflecting back to this cat, right? It's like the stronger, more deeper soul self of ours that is within us, but we don't necessarily always connect to. To me, when I look at this, it's time for you to connect to that, to start to listen to that deeper, more soul-centered kind of voice, because that's the strength of the big cat, the cheetah that's in this moon staring back at this little house cat, right? We might think or underestimate our true value and our worth, and when we talk to the moon, if we're brave enough to do so and to dive deep and to kind of really connect with ourselves, we realize that we're so much more than what we give ourselves credit for. And that's kind of what I feel like this card is about for you, and the power of what you'll get out of this 1111 portal. Well, now would be a good time to connect. Hi, Lisa Vanderhelm, how are you? And now would be a good time for you to connect, because the moon is a very powerful card of connection, but also don't be surprised if there's a little bit of confusion or maybe some signals that you can't quite read or don't fully understand, because sometimes the spirit speaks to us in strange ways, like through dreams or through more subtle messages that we're like, they can be a little bit intimidating, and that's sometimes the moon's energy is you're like, wait, I can't fully see clearly, I don't fully understand, but that's okay. Allow yourself to be carried, continue to connect to that energy and continue to like open up that door in a way. Remember, it's to yourself or to your higher self, so you are safe, and the things that you'll learn there will be really powerful. Okay. All right, I'm going to do one for Michelle Katsuri-Pillay, and then that's going to be it. One card for Michelle Katsuri-Pillay. What does she need to know for this portal? Just because I don't know how long this is going to carry out. Please hit the like button. Lorraine Marie says, yes, I've been feeling this feeling and I don't know what it is. I'm asking through thought, seeking for answers, and thank you so much. You're welcome, Lorraine. Now is a good time, and that card is definitely a good sign that that seeking is going to be sort of rewarded, if that makes sense. But just pay attention to whatever comes and how it comes, and just allow it. Okay, so what is this card? I don't know. Wait, what is this card? Unity. This is a different card. I don't know what Unity is. Is this like one of the major arcana? Hold on, I need to look this card up, guys. This reminds me of the Three of Cups. Because there's 3 animals here, there's 3 cats laying together, but I don't know, this might be it says reconnection successful. I hate OBS. OBS needs a card for their portal. Alright, so when I look at this, it feels like this is about coming together with those that we love, and enjoying that from a very peaceful place. I love that these cats are relishing the beauty of life while they're sleeping in this field of flowers, right? Their lives are easy. Again, we have that sort of peace that we saw in the earlier reading for Jake, which is the star. Enjoying some calm right now. If there's opportunities to find calm and be with those that you love, now would be a beautiful time to enjoy that, especially with this card being called Unity, right? I would say that, and this to me, I'm going to sign off because this is just ridiculous. I wish you all a great 1111 portal. I probably have 15 videos on my YouTube channel at this point from all the dropped signals. I'm really sorry that this was such a bad connection today. Maybe I'll do something again tomorrow in place of it. Remember, the portal's energy exists for like a few days prior and a few days after of any given special date, like an 11/11 date or any full moon, all of of that. You can always still continue to reap the benefits. Anything that I've talked about, please, focus on the positivity of those things, the possibility of those things, and enjoy this time as you have it in whatever way you best see fit. I'm sorry that this internet connection has been so dicey. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so you guys take care. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please go over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Vice versa, if you're watching on YouTube and want to follow me on Facebook, there is a business page over there. I am available for private readings, and if you have any questions, you can contact me. They're payable via PayPal, and there's a daily forecast on the YouTube channel that goes off every morning. There's also the monthly forecasts for November are up for all of the signs, even though we're like 10 days into, 11 days into November, but you can still look at your signs and check out your sun, moon, and rising and see if you're going to have a good November. And that's it. All right, you guys. I would say, Claudette, you could do, what would you do for the portal? Just kind of focus on the things that you desire, the things that you want to make manifest. 1111 is about manifestation, usually. It can also be about love. It could be about twin flames for some people, those that are on that sort of journey or on that focus. So you could do sort of love rituals. You could do manifestation rituals. There's certain things, you can look up how to draw, there's videos on how to do manifestation rituals. Like there's a witchy one that I kind of like, where you write what you want on a piece of paper and then you fold it up and fold it up and fold it up, and it's all about how you fold it up. And I believe you turn it to is it to the right to bring it to you? You have to look, it's online, but you look and it's like you turn the paper as you fold it and turn it to the right, quarter turn to the right, fold it again, quarter turn to the right, fold it again, quarter turn to the right. And you're like sort of filling that idea, filling that intention into that paper as you're folding it. You're drawing that energy to you. And then you can do whatever you want with it, but I usually set it on fire, and then that carries it up into the smoke, into the realm of spirit, and into the ethers, right? So, that's another way, and then you kind of release that, and then you have to kind of let it go and let it just be, and don't worry about it, don't trip on it. That's one way that you could do, because 1111 is supposed to be a powerful manifestational period. But for some of you, like with this Unity card, to me, just taking peace, like even in that star card that we saw, some of the readings were about taking action, like with that 8 of Wands, but in others it's about, I think it's sort of sitting back and enjoying and maybe taking a breath and just going, certainly we deserve it after this year, man. 2020 has been rough for folks. And so I think we're finally starting to get to some stability, but we'll see. It's all really dependent on how people behave and treat one another and sort of what transpires in the months to come. But I kind of feel like hopefully there's a relief that's happening. It looks like there certainly is on an individual level for some of these readings that I've had today. You're welcome, Christina Burden. And it is Veterans Day. Go love a veteran. Exactly. My dad was in the Navy, and my mom, I believe, was in the Air Force for a period of time. I know my grandmother was for a while. So love a veteran. That would be a wonderful thing to do today for the portal, just to kind of call up the veterans in your life and say thank you for your service. That would be beautiful. And just any way of honoring yourself, I think, is beautiful to do during any portal, right? Take up an aspect of yourself that you love, or, maybe if you have, all right, let's just say, because sometimes we all don't have the best self-esteem, something that you just kind of like about yourself, and turn it into love. Focus on it, allow it to make you laugh, feel warm towards it, give yourself credit for it, slap yourself on the back, on the hiney, have a portal potty. Do something nice for yourself, right? And allow that to grow in the world. Because if we can't do it for ourselves, how can we do it for somebody else, right? So that's always a powerful magic too, I believe. All right, you guys. Lisa Vanderhelm, you were a veteran, 16 and a half years in the U.S. Army, so there you go. Happy Veterans Day to you, Lisa Vanderhelm. I forgot that it was Veterans Day. Unfortunately, my dad was in the Navy for a really long time. He was like a career Navy guy. He retired from the Navy. But the Navy was also what gave him cancer. No, I know, from all the asbestos on the ships. All right, you guys. It wasn't the Navy that gave him the cancer. It was the asbestos on the ships, but because he was on there for so long. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Karen Stringer, I'm going to sign off because my internet connection's bad. I do want to do your charming. I will do charmings again this Sunday. Maybe if I get on tomorrow and we have a better internet connection, I will do it tomorrow if you guys are around. Look who just came in. It's funny. It's Svenderson. He's just hanging out, sitting on my lap at the desk. Sven's gonna do readings. Sven the reading cat. So, yeah, but I haven't forgotten about you, Karen. Okay? Alright, you guys, I'm gonna sign off and go find something to do. Maybe I'll go for a walk. Go be out in nature. That's always a good one, too. Go be out in nature. And, yeah, connect with that. Bring some of that energy in. Alright, you guys, have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Alright, bye.